We are starting. Hi guys, what's going on? This is Tamika. I hope everything is beautiful. We have the Queen of Wands popping her head out. Upright, this is determination, courage, independence. In the reverse, we have pettiness, selfishness, anger. So a fire sign could be significant. A feminine energy, male or female. But this person was upright, so they were in this good creative energy. So that could be you, and this very I don't know, in this energy of empowerment, of being the bestest version of yourself that you've ever been. Look at the devil coming out. Sexuality, greed, addiction, materialism. Interesting. So Capricorn could be significant, or an earth sign. This has to do with the Hierophant in reverse. Society, good understanding. So someone has a good understanding of someone in the society, or society has a good view of someone. What else do we have? Seven of Cups. Illusions, imagination, and willful thinking. Next to the devil, that's like that's crazy work, as they would say. And the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, the Hierophant came back out. So, okay. The devil with the Hierophant in reverse. The Ace of Wands at the bottom. A breakthrough. A breakthrough. That sounds like someone understanding something that may have been confusing before with the Seven of Cups. Seeing someone's true nature. Dealing with their sexuality, what they do for money, or just greed in general. Very, very controlling, manipulative energy. This is someone who could be addicted to drinking. The earth energy, things that are of the earth. Maybe also addicted to like smoking cigarettes or smoking weed. What else comes from the word cocaine? Does that, I don't know how that, I don't know where that comes from. I'm going to be honest. Like the base ingredient, where does that come from? I'd have to look that up because I have no idea. Also, with the wands at the bottom, that's a lot of smoking. Oh my God, it could be a lot of sex too. So a sex addiction, someone addicted to money, addicted to, with the Seven of Cups, it makes me think of someone who likes to go out and get drunk and maybe do some things that are not not Christ-like. And I won't say that because what do they say in the Bible? Everything in the bedroom is undefiled. So in my mind, that means that you can have all the freaky ass sex you want to as long as you're married. As long as this is consensual. I don't know how that jives with regards to like bringing in third parties or other people and stuff like that. Third parties are other people. And I mean in terms of doing it together or consenting to that type of relationship. In this scenario, this person, if this was what I was just talking about with consensual relationships, this would be someone who is dating like a married man or married woman. Like the Hierophant in reverse with the devil here to me and the Seven of Cups. It's like someone has their hand in a lot of different pots, doing a lot of different devilish shit in the society. And look at that, with care at the bottom, parenthood, the patron, the support. Something about the number three of, makes me think of the Empress energy. Erica Badu. Someone who is good and upstanding in the community. Look at this picture here with the care. There's a couple, they have their baby. You look at them, it's like all this love and all this beauty and all this commitment. And then you have somebody out here that's in devilish energy, creating illusions out here. And that's like a lot of lying to cover up whatever it is they're doing. And with the Hierophant in reverse, that's like, with this energy here, it's like the cross turned upside down. That's what vow? Someone is taking a vow to the devil or to their devilish ways. What vow, wish, hope, worship. Worship is what you do when you go to church and you worship God. If someone worship the devil, they worship their lower instincts. Yes, natural disaster. When I see natural disaster, it's someone's natural nature, their primal energy. And this is 38 that breaks down to 11. We have 54 that breaks down to 9. 9/11 could be significant. Someone could work for like the police department, maybe a dispatcher. The Hierophant in reverse is like someone who could work in a courthouse or some type of institution, whether it's a government building, a bank, big institutions, colleges, universities, churches. Like there's a devil in the church. There could be there could be a devil on the pulpit. Someone who speaks all this stuff to his congregation or her congregation, but does the opposite type of shit. They worship, like this is someone who loves money. This would be a pastor who's showing you his Rolls Royce in the church while he's supposed to be doing a service to get your soul, your spirit closer to God. But he's flexing his diamonds and his pearls and his rings, and probably has people in his congregation that could use a meal. But he's expecting that 10% because why? Oh my God, I don't even want to go there. This is crazy. What do we have for the 7 of Cups? That's too many. Nightmares, a mask, stop. Someone is feeling, all right, so we have wishful thinking. Someone could also be trying to go to church now to try to be absolved of their sins, because they're in this nightmare energy. 7 of Cups, the number 7. This is the Emperor, that's number 5. That's 75. It's a 5 here also with this Hierophant energy. 5, 5. I mean, with this vow energy. Someone who's trying, like, you don't mean it. It doesn't, all the cards out here so far are maybe, maybe, and no. And this maybe is in reverse. So it's a no now to me. Somebody's trying to make something happen or make something work. And I just realized 5, this breaks down to 6, and this breaks down to 7. There's no getting out of this. The ball is already rolling. 5, 6, 7. We have the 9 here, the 5 and the 4 that breaks down to 9. It's get to know, we're just wrapping this up at this point. So who someone truly is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 masks with the 7 of Cups. Someone was never showing their real face. The 7, this person is in a nightmare. With illusions, this person could be seeing things, hallucinating things. These hallucinations could be coming from some type of substance that someone is taking to get themselves out of their present reality. This, look at that, 75 breaks down to 12, which is 3. This is 12, which is 3. So 3 and 3 equals to 6, which is 24. Someone's in a nightmare because they're being stopped. Whatever they're doing is being halted because of whatever this breakthrough is. And someone is out here having sweet dreams in this calm energy while someone else is in conflict. Possibly conflict with themselves. We're going to get A Piece of My Love is on by Gay, by Guy. Someone could be gay. You have a piece of my love, you dumb bitch. That's what he says in the beginning of this song. Like, I really wish me and the husband play around, and he has the B word has come out his mouth a few times when we're joking, like, but it doesn't bother me. But if we're in an argument and you call, or when you're supposed to be showing me some type of love, like, this is like, I can't give you all of me, but I can give you some of me, you dumb bitch. What does that even mean? Why do I have to be a dumb bitch? I don't know. Something about 3 men could be significant. Oh, a robbery. Someone is afraid. That's still too many cards. I just want one. Someone is experiencing some type of loss, a bereavement. I just did a reading prior to this, and I forgot to delete some stuff from my photos so that I could have more storage space. So I started the video and it only lasted 16 minutes and 22 seconds. And maybe I'll put that video out. But so there's some illusion or there's some illusions or confusion with regard to a robbery, and someone is depressed about this now. With the devil energy, like nothing is off limits. And the 5 and the 5, this 5 and this 5 and this 5 and 4 break down to the 9. It's like someone is in a energy of conflict and chaos. Their shit is fucked up. It's like being in in a storm, not a tsunami, because a tsunami would come, boom, bust shit out, and then it'd be gone. Like, it happened so quick you wouldn't even know, you wouldn't even feel it. This is some shit that is whirling somebody around, swinging them around like a tornado or a hurricane or some type of storm with a lot of rain and wind. And this person is trying to find some place just to be quiet. The 7 of Cups and his Ace of Wands, trying to take this action to move away from something, using stuff to medicate themselves. So we have a robbery and someone depressed because now their face is being shown. What they did and who they are is being shown. Something about ritual. Look at this. This is 18 that breaks down to 9. And this is the evil eye, or the evil eye protection. Someone is sick from doing some stuff to you. This gives very much like shadowy type of high priestess energy. And with the right underneath, ceremony, a mystery, magic, the Hierophant in reverse, the sacrilegious, the cross in reverse. Someone did some stuff. Maybe someone like sold their soul. Someone has done something so much or it's so terrible that it almost feels as if this lifetime they could never repent for the things that they've done. Or they're so far beyond the line of the point of no return, they won't have enough time in this lifetime because their energy is just so chaotic, so dark. So we have the 8 and the 9. What is 59 equals? 15. I'm sorry, 14, which is 5. Another 5. Another 5. Someone with exploitation could have been doing something within the realms of their job. If this is some type of institution or a courthouse, this is also doing something in the realms of their religious responsibilities. With the wand here, oh my God, I don't want to know this energy. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody was doing something that they were not supposed to be doing. This could be in the house of the Lord. 23 and 32 are very significant. An idea, a suggestion, a vision. 41, it breaks down to 5. The Hierophant is number 5. This Hierophant energy who had this idea robbed somebody of something that has them now in this frightful place. The person who is the victim of this is seeking some type of healing, but the person who committed this offense is trying to seek some type of forgiveness. Not so though, not sincerely. I don't like this. A blessing, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. So because of this enlightenment, this breakthrough, someone is getting a blessing. Someone else is going to be homeless. This is 30 in between the two. The number 3. Someone could be losing like their life savings. Having to pay back like restitution is significant. There's too many cards though. Restitution is significant. Having to pay like court fees or some shit could also be significant. I don't know why I just shuffled it because I wanted this to go here. So I'm going to do a binding contract with family at the bottom. I can't stay. It gives me, and this is 7. This illusion. This is someone who's, look at him here with the family, smiling, looking good. And this is this person now because they're being caught. They're being trapped up in their own. This could be like a sting. Somebody could get, like someone could be sitting talking to somebody with like a listening device. A binding contract. This could also have something to do with like a soul contract. I don't like this. I don't like it. Tell me about the devil and vow. The devil and vow. Spirituality. Expectation. Somebody did something in regards to some type of ritual. We saw that come out earlier. Something with writing, lighting candles, burning something. Expectation is sharing and exhaustion. With the devil energy and the vow. It gives very dark, ritualistic type practices. Very at night in the dark, during certain moon cycles. Maybe the unaliving of animals with no regard for them after. This is this is dark energy. This vow, in terms of the spiritual energy, this These are all energies of clearing. With the writing, you can clear. With the Palo Santo, you can clear the water, the candle. So someone is well protected in the very different aspects or elements with regard to their 3D life. Their money is protected. Their health is protected. Their love is protected. Their ideas are protected. Someone's expectation was you to be robbed or to get robbed of something. So there are like a few different scenarios out here in terms of someone doing magic on someone. This is some type of leader who had an idea, used the church in order to, or not even the church, yeah, but this is, if it's not a church, a leader, someone of high honor. This is someone who used someone's integrity, their character. They manipulated them. You're a kind person and you want to help people. It was used against you. Even if you've had traumas in the past that you've talked to this person about, this person would have used that against you as well. Like if you had a bad relationship with a parent, they would have used that in order to make you feel comfortable. That expectation is you sharing. This is you sharing information about yourself because you trusted this person. Give me one more for the devil and vow. Past wounds. This person used your past wounds against you to be ordered to manipulate you. Childhood. Something about a rivalry with a sibling could be significant. Someone could have a rivalry with their child, a parent. Or this could be a rivalry of someone in a childlike energy. Limiting beliefs. Someone used things about their childhood, about their life, about the things that were traumatic or affected them in a negative way. They use those things in order to get someone to help them do something, to commit to something, a binding contract. What is this? A binding contract? You need a signature for a binding contract, unless it's a verbal contract. But this says a contract, so I'm thinking written. Something about the autumn is significant with regard to this robbery, or this is when someone found themselves in, they're afraid of what's going to happen. They're afraid of the consequences of their actions. With 14 at the bottom, a choice. Number 5. This person made a choice. The 70s could be significant. Someone can have an afro or like to wear like glasses. If this is a man, he has like goatee. Or just a beard and a mustache combo. I think I said the 70s are significant. With autumn here, we have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag could be significant. 156 could be significant. Something about being politically correct, or something that is on a PC. Someone could have stole something with regard to someone's computer or laptop. And wishful thinking. Someone was hoping they would be able to find something on someone's computer or laptop. 33. Isn't that when Jesus died? At 33. Something about Christ-like energy is significant. Someone portraying that energy but acting behind the scenes, behind their mask, in a whole different other way. One more. Oh, shit. Aww. I hope they're all together because I could have swore more than one. Ay, tú no sientas. They're on the other side. Something about the summer could be significant. Just wait a minute. They fell over by the mister's little area. And I gotta get up to walk for that. I could have paused it. But then we could just kind of chit chat while I'm over here, you know, walking and finding things, seeing things. Alrighty. That's too many. So we're gonna put those back. But something about the summertime. The summertime with a young man. Festivities and bitterness is significant. Okay. Let me shuffle that up a little without having to really shuffle. Maybe one more. Excuse me. Protection. You're protected from a robbery or someone trying to take something from you. This was wishful thinking for someone to think that they could do this. Also, this card here often gives me the energy of someone who has a car that's not being able to move. So something that is old or outdated, it doesn't work. A car could be sitting in someone's driveway. Someone could have tried to steal someone's car out of their driveway. Someone could have stole someone's car and it had like a lot of their stuff in it in terms of their laptop. Like maybe there was, I don't know, bags or something in there. Someone didn't take something out before they went in the house. 16 breaks down to 7. With number 7, protected from disillusions from somebody's imagination. You have this peaceful energy surrounding you. Number 19 breaks down to 10, the sun. It's like, I don't know what this is. There's a lot of different things going on. Authenticity with exchanges. I don't like this. Exchanges, this person had an idea or a vision about how, and look at this lady. She has like, her skin is showing. In terms of authenticity, this is a beautiful energy. But this is just in terms of the visual, not the word. This is someone looking like they're trying to get dressed. The Hierophant energy. And this is an idea someone had at their job to try to... Something happened at someone's place of employment, wherever that is, with someone else that they weren't supposed to be doing that with. Exchanges. In a living room or a room that looks like... This looks like an office where you can go to speak to a therapist, or maybe like a lawyer's office, or somewhere where the office or the waiting room would look very homey. It's supposed to make you feel comfortable. It's like an oxymoron. It's supposed to make you feel comfortable, but someone felt violated. I don't know why this is keep coming. This was in the last reading, and the video cut off, so I was happy about that because I'm like, oh, that's a sign. I don't want to do it, but no. I guess we're doing it. 26, Temperance. Look at this. 62. Whatever this person is frightened about or depressed about, this is something you can hear on the radio. Something about 1250 could be significant. Someone could like to wear a lot of rings on their fingers. Someone's birthday could be on the 26th, or maybe June or February is significant. The 7/7, July, January, June. June is very significant. or the 6 of something. We have 666. Someone is afraid of hearing something, the volume being set high on something, with temperance, balance being brought. And almost as if this person is afraid of justice being brought down on them. Maybe someone is trying to come up with an idea, almost to try to trip you up. So this would be someone who, say in the story I watched earlier with the older man and the younger girl, he kidnapped her and then made her, what did he make her do? Change the license plates on the car. So she was like, I just want to leave. You know, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. She didn't really want to be there to begin with. Before she left the house to go to work that day, she told her sister, if I'm not home by 9 o'clock, it's a problem. And because this older man kept, you know, he was like grooming her. He was manipulating her. So once she changed the license plate, he told her, well, if you go to the police, you're an accessory. You committed an illegal act by changing those license plates. So that's the energy this gives me. Someone is trying to come up with an idea to blame you too. And at the bottom, we have mature man with 45. And we have 54 here with the vow, the worship. Doesn't this look like a spiritual guru type of energy? But really in this devilish energy? This gives like Charlie Manson, if I'm going to be honest. Using your past wounds and spirituality to get you to worship this person. It gives very occultish energy. And hobbies with the number 41, and we have 41 here. What does that have to do with each other? This inspiration came from a hobby or it's like somebody may have been out swimming or something and came up with this bright idea. Or maybe out driving. Something to do with the home. Because this almost looks like the top of this place right here. So this is someone in the car at their place. So they heard something on the car in front of their home. This could be about someone's hobbies. This is the Ace of Wands with the breakthrough energy. This is action-oriented energy. This right here is sitting in your driveway listening to something. Maybe this is something that has you feeling angry. It has to do with a family. So someone's wife or husband could be finding out something about their spouse or someone they're connected to on the radio. Children could be significant as well. I gotta go soon. Tell me about the devil with vow and the other Johns that are there with it. That's just so a karmic lesson. Look, karmic lesson and religious matters. Someone could have gotten someone pregnant, and a winter-spring relationship is significant. Extracurricular activities. Oh my God. With engagement, an appointment, an arrangement, a proposal, or a tryst. With Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is the death card. Scorpio is the 8th house with the house of taboo. Oh my God. Someone's bad behaviors are coming out. This could have been someone who robbed someone of like their virginity, or someone feels like they were robbed of their innocence. It could have took place in a vehicle. What do we have for 7 of Cups? What do we have for 7 of Cups? Forgiveness. Someone is trying to figure out, maybe they're confused about how to ask for forgiveness. I don't think this person wants forgiveness. I think this person wants to get off the hook for something that they've done. It's like they don't want to take responsibility for their actions. The Sun, they don't want to take responsibility because there's clarity coming to something. People are seeing something. The sun is out. This person with addictions. Definitely alcohol addiction. This person could be like a pickpocket, not a pickpocket, someone who, kleptomaniac, who just takes things because it's there. Could be significant. This is someone who is seeking forgiveness. This, with the nutrition and diet, with the addictions in the middle, someone really could be going to like some type of program to try to get off of whatever substance they're on. With death and legal matters. Disputes, negotiations, litigations, civil cases. Could be a spiritual matter where someone feels their spirit is so heavy because of what they've done. Could very possibly be the case. With the forgiveness and the death coming out, both in the purple. This was something that had to change, though. This was a necessary change. Something about a death with legal matters. This was in my last reading. I think I'm going to post it. It's very short, though. 16 minutes and 22 seconds. But if maybe there's some stuff there that is meant for somebody. But there are legal matters surrounding a death. Someone could have gotten unalive during a robbery. Maybe the person who did it is seeking forgiveness. This person could have been addicted to something when they were... It was like this person was addicted to something when they did something terrible. And now that they're clean, they're starting to really feel the weight of what they've done and how it affected people. Look, the devil, bondage, addiction, feeling trapped by material desires, the lowest aspect of self. That's what's being seen with the sun, the lowest aspect of someone. A Libra could be significant, or this nutrition and diet has something to do with this justice that is taking place. This could be taking place in the autumn months, or maybe someone started to heal from some type of addictions in autumn. But this is justice being brought to a situation. 333 with the Hermit at the bottom. Someone did a lot of healing of self. I don't want to keep these falling here. Masculine energy is significant. So someone wants to seek you out, to seek this forgiveness. Someone wants to talk to you. We're going to put this over here. The World. Oh, with forgiveness. Okay. Completion, fulfillment, successful end of a cycle. It's like the people who will go to AAA, not AAA, AA. Oh my God. AAA could be significant to someone. But, or maybe you should get AAA. I don't know. Look, children is back at the bottom. Someone could be seeking forgiveness from their child, a male child, or this is a male seeking forgiveness from their child. This child could be a Libra, or the parent is a Libra. But the cycle being closed, this is someone, when you go to AA and you gotta, is it AA or Narcotics Anonymous? Where you go through the list. I think it's AA. I think it could be both. But you go through the list, the 12 steps, is it? And you have to, one of them is like forgiving yourself or forgiving others or seeking forgiveness. So someone could be at that stage of their recovery. And now they're trying to seek some type of forgiveness. Could be from their children. Someone's child could be involved in some type of legal matters. Someone's child could also be the person who was addicted. A Virgo is significant with the sun. the Hermit is like an inside energy. So what was inside is now coming out with the Sun. We keep coming over here. Someone is having health matters. Probably, I'm thinking mental. Could be physical, depending on what the addiction was. Turning their pain into power, though. This is the turning the pain into power would be taking the time and attention to try to right my wrongs. So somebody wants to right their wrongs. This person who's having an idea could be a Pisces, or it's just the Hangman energy with someone trying to change their perspective in order to get something that they want. This could deal with a Homa foundation, so this could be a parent. The Homa foundation could be your person, who you are. Homa foundation could also be like the church home. Growth and expansion. What block? I'm thinking that healing and retreat. Whoever this is, this Pisces, or this is either Pisces doing this or it's happening to a Pisces, but someone wants to come through and maybe change the perspective of this Pisces. If you're not a Pisces and you're someone who's very psychic, someone who's very creative, compassionate, someone who's very connected to divine energy. And there's someone here that you've blocked from your home, from your growth, from your healing. And this person wants back in. If this has to do with that Hierophant energy, again, it's the same energy. The Pisces energy is someone who has intuitively thought about something and now they know. I know the truth now. You can't fool me anymore. Or I know my rights. So I know the power that I have. I know what I can do with my words. And this is someone whose home and foundation is going to get fucked up behind that. Whoever the boss person is. The growth and expansion that is getting fired from your job, not being able to make more money, not being able to get a pension. Something of that aspect could be significant. And with the healing and retreat, it gives what I said earlier about someone not having enough time in this lifetime to heal because of the things that they've done. They're blocked from that. They're blocked from that. And the Pisces energy, that's Christ-like energy, 33. Get them oferta. Christ-like energy. Someone is blocked from being able to do this in this lifetime. The Hierophant in reverse, whatever they've done is very sacrilegious. And justice coming through. With spiritual matters, spiritual justice. Someone is decluttering this energy, cutting someone off. Releasing negative energies that have no place. Look at this. Work matters. Decluttering. Someone is leaving their job or losing their job. Virgo is your everyday life. And this spotlight is being brought on your everyday life, your life choices. There's communication with your work matters. With decluttering this energy. With this spiritual matters, this justice, this awakening, people learning lessons, getting this understanding with justice coming through, universal law, man law, something about some codependency, the obsession, the addictions, someone's codependent on drinking with the Chariot. It could be more drinking. And the Devil is here again with the trauma. Taking lines could be significant as well. Okay. I'll get one or two of these. A thief. This Libra could be a thief. Didn't we see 24 here earlier? Whatever. There's justice coming to this thief. Someone who tried to rob. Look at this. Robbery and the thief falling in the same area. Toil and labor. Someone stealing from their job. Whatever that stealing was. Money, time, someone's integrity. What else do we have? Concern. 33. This mature man, this concern took place in the autumn or will take place this autumn. Something about this robbery, a thief. Somebody took some shit with a 7 and they're confused about this message. They're confused about something they're hearing. Maybe confused that things are not working out in their favor with the legal matters here. Loan forgiveness could also be significant. Look, 33 is 6. 24 is 6. Karmic justice is coming to somebody. One more. And then I'll get a few letters. One more. And number 3. A privileged lady. Look. And 21. So this is a mirroring energy. This privileged lady, someone is talking about her in this family room. Talking about the way she works. How hard she works. And something to do with the community and some type of sudden wealth. Maybe also about this person's marriage. I don't know what this has to do with oh, this could be in the courthouse with the institutions. But the courthouse in reverse would be people working within the system that are not of... These are people that took oaths, but they are working for themselves. My God. My husband told me... damn, I typically don't say my husband. My man. My mister. Told me a story yesterday about some woman who was getting child support. She was getting... Was it $2,000? She was getting $2,000 a month. And the guy was paying it. It was coming out of his check. The people at the child support office were pocketing $1,500 of this woman's child support money and only sending her $500. What? That would be this energy here with the devil. You took an oath to help the community. With child support, this like you took an oath to help children get what they need in order to grow, be able to have the things that they need, maybe some of the things that they want. But these are people in the system taking from this woman, and she didn't know until her and this guy had a conversation. And she's like, I'm only getting this. And he's like, wait, what? Because this is what's coming out of my check. Que te no cierta. That's what this gives me right here. Letters. Oh, letters. Okay. Let's get a few letters. And then we're going to be out of here. We have connect with light spirit. Higher consciousness. This is someone needing to use their intuition. Or someone who has used their intuition against the devil. Oh, I can say that line. The devil is not welcome here. That was in Bad Boys. Something about Martin Lawrence. Will or Smith could be significant. The letter Y is significant. Someone has questions about the letter J. YJ. Someone's name could be Yvonne Jones. Yvonne Jenkins. Vonnie could be significant. Yvonne could be a thief, or someone with the letter Y could be a thief. The number 7, this is bittersweet. Something is bittersweet. It's like someone was able to live the high life and now the high life is gone. Now they're getting the bitterness of whatever they've done in their devilish energy. Miracle tone of nature. Maybe someone wants to hear this forgiveness. The miracle tone of nature usually reminds me of Maury, you are not the father. So that could be significant as well. When someone is a thief or they rob someone of being able to grow up with their child. The letter C could be significant. YC, the name Cynthia. Sen. NYC could be significant. A Scorpio is significant. Someone wants forgiveness for this, maybe 8th house energy, the house of taboo. Someone did something so, like, if you say the house of taboo with the 8th house, it's like some diabolical shit. That's diabolical. And someone's learning a hard lesson behind that. The letter N, oh, sin. New Jersey and New York are significant. North Carolina could be significant. Enlightenment. Someone is they know about the Scorpio energy or about a Scorpio, or maybe about someone named Cynthia or Sen, someone from New Jersey or New York. North Carolina. Yeah. All right, a few more. Something about C and N could be significant. C4, C7. A C-section could also be significant. I. It's about, someone said this earlier with the Empress energy. It says, I am abundant. I am abundant is significant with this privileged lady. This privileged lady could be a Pisces. IN, that's not Illinois, that's Indiana. Indiana could be significant. A CI, a confidential informant, is significant. A IC, ICE could also be significant. The letter V, an empty victory. Someone's name could start with the letter V. I heard vegan, so someone could be vegan. All right. So the letter F is significant with regard to this Hierophant reversed and something being crystal clear or balance being brought to a situation. Something about a restriction being lifted. Or someone is being restricted. This Libra is very significant. An I, FI, for your information, FYI, for your information. Someone wants to come and tell you something that is pertinent to something you're going through. If. Someone could be thinking, like, what if I had done this? Or what if, because the IF are both the same colors together. This is like a confident energy, and this is like a 3D energy. So this is someone who's very confident, this privileged lady, but also someone who's very grounded. This is the person who was being restricted. We have Libra energy. So something about justice is very significant. Shame. There could be a Libra feeling shame with the if. What if? Maybe someone is thinking, what if you can forgive them? Or what if you, with the Libra energy, with justice, partnership, what if I offer you something that you can't turn down? Someone is ashamed of their actions, though. Or someone is seen as someone who's shameful. The letter F is significant. 2 F's and 2 I's, both in this last pile. Fifi could be significant. If. bittersweet energy. November is significant. So whatever this took place in terms of this shame or someone being restricted or restriction being lifted, this could have taken place in November. Questions. Someone has questions. Someone with the letter I, F, or J could have been questioned. A Libra could have been questioned, or there are questions about these people. So also could be questions about this privileged lady. Someone's IQ is off the charts. They're both in the same. And this IQ is like someone who's spot on with their intuition. This is grounded energy. Something you could rely on. Something you could count on. 999 to wrap up. Time to start a new journey and wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you anymore. Someone's using not just their intuition, but their intelligence. The letter M and a Pisces. This is the second time. 2 times Pisces, 2 times Libra. So those signs are very significant. The devil too came out here a few times. So a Capricorn or just the devilish energy is very significant. So the letter M, MF, FM, military. I was going to say military police, and that is not correct. MI, Minnesota is significant. This FM and MF, both the same color. It could be someone's initial, especially with F coming out here twice. This MF or the letter M could be significant to this Pisces energy, especially with this wrap up out here. Something is significant about the Pisces in the November, the Pisces and the Libra in November, and someone using their intelligence in order to see something or have a breakthrough with regard to something or someone. It's a lot of June. We said June was significant earlier, or a Saturday. And why? Someone has questions about a Scorpio, about a Libra, about November, about a Pisces, and about June or a Saturday. Someone could be questioning why someone did something or why something happened. Someone could be questioning themselves. Like, why did I do that? Monday and Friday could also be significant. And the last one we have out is 555. We saw a lot of 5s and we saw 9s. The wrap up and the change. A change is occurring. The universe is moving things along. Someone has had a victory, but it was an empty victory because now they're losing. The DMV could be significant. Oh, this deck is the CM deck. So maybe the cards that came out here are very significant. This 33 with the concern. We had the thief out here. And then we had the high priestess energy, the privileged lady. Something significant about those cards. The CM, and they're both in. It's bittersweet. This concern is bittersweet. The thief is feeling bittersweet. The Empress energy, bittersweet. This thief could be losing now, and the Empress could be winning. If the thief is losing, it means they were winning in the past, and this Empress was losing. Both of them are experiencing bittersweet energy. 2 things can be true at the same time. So yeah. All right, I'm going to go. I appreciate you watching. My. New Mexico could be significant as well. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Maya could be significant. MC, it made me think of MC Hammer. But then, it was so funny because there was a story. Who told the story? Another rapper told a story about MC Hammer and how he's not to be fucked with. And he had to learn that the hard way. So just because you see him dancing around with no shirt on and big balloon type pants and enjoying himself doesn't mean it's not hard as hell and that you can catch the smoke if you come fucking with him. So that is significant for somebody. Fire, fa, 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 fa. Yeah. FM, radio could be significant. Oh, so his name could be Mick or Mac. MQ, FQ. All right, that's all I got. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Gonna drink the rest of my smoothie. And yeah, that's all I got. I hope this was helpful. I love you. Thank you. Bye.